must respect the judgment. Adeboyega Oyetola of the All Progressives Congress (APC) had gone to court to challenge the victory of Adeleke of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), while the tribunal sacked Adeleke, the Appeal Court and the Supreme Court affirmed the senator as the authentic winner of the July 16, 2022 poll. In a statement, the president-elect also commended the immediate past governor of the state, Adeboyega Oyetola, for exercising his democratic rights as the constitution allows him to do. He also urged the people of Osrc to work for peace and progress in the state. Former Osrc Governor Adeboyega Oyetola has accepted the ruling of the Supreme Court which upheld the election of Ademola Adeleke as governor of the state. Oyetola in a statement said although the verdict of the Apex Court was against the wish of his party members and supporters, he had to accept it in the interest of peace and development of the state. The former governor urged members of his All Progressives Congress, his supporters and those who voted for him during this July 16, 2022 governorship election to accept the judgment as the will of God and move on. He expressed believe that the party presented a good case before the Supreme Court, but the court thought otherwise and has given its verdict. He noted that while the outcome is against his wish and that of the party members and supporters are all bound to accept it as law-abiding citizen. Oyetola congratulated the Osrc governor Ademola Adeleke and prayed for his tenure to be prosperous for the people and the state, while urging him to focus on the delivery of good governance. On the other hand, the Nigerian Governors Forum will on May 15 commence an induction program for its incoming and returning governors on key aspects of government, including ethics, vetting and recruitment into governor's office to ease the task of administering their various states. In a statement, the Director, Media and Public Affairs of the NGF, Abdulrazak Bakindo, said the current mayor of New York City, Eric Adams, and two former American governors, Terry McAuliffe of the state of Virginia and Omale Martin Joseph of Maryland, will grace the occasion. Also invited to the NGF induction, according to the statement, are former British Prime Minister Tony Blair, Mr. Jean-Pierre Elong-Mbasi, the Secretary General of United Cities and Local Governments of Africa, and President William Ruto of Kenya. Guest speaker at the NGF induction is the Governor of the Kisumu County in Kenya, Professor Peter Anyang Nyong'o. Governor Oluwarotimi Akeredolu has been honored with a merit award of the Nigerian Institution of Estate Surveyors and Valuers. The award was presented to the governor at the State Executive Council meeting by the Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Femi Agagu, who received the award on behalf of the governor during the NIESV award ceremony in Abuja. The award, according to the Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Femi Agagu, is in recognition of the governor's initiatives and contributions to infrastructural development, which has enhanced the quality of life of citizens of the state and Nigeria at large. The governor, while appreciating members and leadership of NIESV, describing their award as a push to do more for the people. The Ondo State government has embarked on a statewide sensitization to inform residents of the state about the significance of the Ondo State Education Endowment Fund. Through the levy, government aims to mobilize financial resources to reposition education at all levels in the state. Joy Pius reports that the Ondo State Ministry of Education, Science and Technology is collaborating with the Ondo State Internal Revenue Service to work out modalities for easy collection and remittance of the 1,000 naira levy from taxable adults in the state.
Ondo State government last month introduced the State Education Endowment Fund in a bid to expand the funding base and improve the standard of education in the state. The endowment fund requires all taxable residents of a state to voluntarily contribute a sum of 1,000 naira annually to support the government in funding the education sector of the state.
The amendment, part of it includes Section 2, Subsection 1, this composition of the fund was amended by adding Subsection F to read thus: the sum of 1,000 naira education fund payable by every adult in the state annually, which sum is subject to periodic review. So by this amendment, every taxable adult persons/individuals of age 18 and above the state is expected to pay the sum of 1,000 naira on annual and yearly basis as education levy.
To this end, Ondo State Ministry of Education, Science and Technology, in collaboration with the Ondo State Internal Revenue Service, took to major streets in Akure, the Ondo State capital, for a statewide sensitization to intimate residents to the development. The Secretary of the Ondo State Education Endowment Fund, Mr. Kolawole Kayode, while noting that government cannot fund the sector alone, explained that the fund would be expended on provisions of facilities for schools, renovation of dilapidated school structures, and provisions of bursaries and scholarships, among others. He sought the public's support to bring the vision to realization.
Government cannot do it alone. There is nowhere in the world where government is financing education alone. So we all need to contribute towards repositioning the education sector in the state. The objective is to create awareness and sensitize the public in respect of the newly introduced education levy in the state. It is just 1,000 naira per taxable adult in the state.
Some residents of the state stated that the move is a welcome development. The exercise, which began in Akure, the Ondo State capital, will be extended to 3 towns in the 3 senatorial districts of the state, which include Ondo, Okitipupa, and Ikare local government areas of the state. Joy Pius, Osrc News.
Vice President Yemi Osinbajo says that with increased investments and improvements in the electricity value chain, Nigeria could become one of the best power markets in the world. He stated at the official commissioning of the 240 megawatts Afam 3 fast power project in Port Harcourt, Rivers State, where he represented President Muhammadu Buhari. Osinbajo said the country has all the ingredients to create one of the best power markets in the world.